Assalamualaikum to my lecturer Dr. Azliza, my supervisor Dr. Mazura, and my examiner Dr. Norazihan. My name is Meor Firdaus bin Meor Ahmad Bustamam. Today, I would like to present my final year project proposal. So let's move on to the first slide, which is introduction. So the Quran has a set of rules known as Tajweed. So Tajweed is obligatory for all Muslims. So the purpose of Tajweed is to ensure the correct pronunciation of letters with all equalities while we read the Quran. So mistakes such as mispronounced word in Tajweed rules while we recite it can change the meaning of the specific word. We have three problem statement here, which is first, time consuming. It is a fact that efficient Tajweed learning technique is through face-to-face learning and word-of-mouth lip reading. However, it is time consuming and require face-to-face learning between teacher and students. Second is learning Tajweed without guidance. So sometimes Muslim children recite Quran without the presence of the Quran teachers. For those who are in a learning process, they will face problem in reciting Quran without teacher by their side to guide them. Lastly, hard to study Tajweed. Studies done by researchers have shown that students were having problems of reading and reciting the Al-Quran using the correct Tajweed. Next, to our research questions and objectives. For the research question, so first, how to identify the features of Tajweed rules. Second, how to detect and classify Tajweed rules using CNN. And third, how to develop the prototype of mobile application. For the research objectives, first is to identify the features of Tajweed rules. Second is to construct a model for Tajweed detection using CNN. And lastly, to develop a prototype of Tajweed detection using CNN. For scope, I'll be focusing on the role of the Nun Sakinah and Tanwin for the classification of Idgham al-Gunnah and Idgham bila Gunnah. So the target user will be Muslim children and new Quran learners. So features will be the shape or how the tajweeds look. On the top right side is illustration on how it classifies the tajweed. For the significance of the project, first is to help Muslims to revise their recitation. Second, to assist in the meaning of tajweed with description to make it easier for them to understand. And third, to help new learners to practice their recitation. So this is my mind map for literature review. As you can see here, my title is Tajweed Detection Application using CNN. So my domain is Tajweed, and the technique that I'll be using is CNN. So based on the findings from the articles, YOLO might be the best architecture for detection. Next is the related works. So let's look at one of the same domain different technique here. In the third row 2020 article, they compares three different model, which is CNN features model, transfer learning based model, and handcrafted model. So the result is the CNN features achieve highest at 97.2% accuracy compared to other. And for same technique, different domain here, at the last row, article about thermal object detection. They compare faster RCNN, SSD, Cascade RCNN, YOLO V3, and Tiny YOLO. And the result shows that the YOLO V3 slightly faster than the other detectors. Next, we move on to the methodology. So for the first objective, there are four phases, which is preliminary studies. So here is the consultation with supervisor, and identify the problem, background study, scope, and limitation. Second phase is knowledge acquisition. We do research and analysis the domain. And third phase is data acquisition. So in here, we acquire Tajweed dataset by capturing Tajweed images from online and physical Quran uh, by by doing 10 images day by day until development phase and validate the dataset from expert. The fourth phase is data pre-processing. We normalize data by resizing and change image to grayscale and divide the data into 80% training, 10% validation, and 10% testing. The second objective, there is one phase which is design. Here we construct a CNN YOLO model and evaluation model. And lastly, the third objective, there are three phases, which is development, prototype testing, and documentation. So in development, we design the system architecture, set up hardware and software, develop the prototype, and embed the model in the prototype. So in prototype testing, we test the prototype, and in documentation, is writing a full report. That's all from me. Thank you.